The state of our kidneys very much depends on what we eat. And if we add to our diet the necessary products, we can literally make them healthier, while some other products ruin our kidneys. In this video, I have collected exactly such a selection. In the beginning, we will talk about the most harmful products for kidneys, which definitely should be excluded from your diet, and then of course we will talk about the most useful ones, which should be added to our diet. So watch this all the way to the end, it's going to be very interesting and useful. Here we go. So item number 1 of the most harmful products for our kidneys, quite broad but nevertheless very clear, it is all products with a high salt content. There is an optimal daily dose of salt, it is from 2 to 5 grams per day, less than 2 is harmful, more than 5 is also harmful. And it is well known that very many of us overdo with salt, because not to get enough salt is very difficult in fact. Even if we do not salt any food at all, practice shows that with ordinary foods, even very healthy cereals, vegetables, not salted, we will still get about 2 grams of sodium per day. That is not to get salt, this is quite a difficult task, you should really starve, and here too much salt, it is very easy, and it is necessary to tell that most of us manage it literally without effort. So too long consumption of the raised doses of sodium with time causes increase in our kidneys and their cells, and it can lead to their fibrosis, loss of their function, and as a result it leads to insufficiency. Also, the excessive consumption of salt reduces ability of our kidneys to filter of waste products, that is their main function in fact. Also, excessive salt intake provokes fluid retention, hypertension, i.e. a rise in blood pressure, and this in turn creates such a spell circle. First of all, it is of course pure table salt. It is not recommended to salt food intensively or keep salt on the table to sprinkle the next dish, and you should also avoid those foods that are already themselves extremely saturated with sodium, such as any processed meat, sausages, much less ham and so on. The number of canned foods, even such a useful product as peas or beans, the local canned food is also guilty of high salt content. Any semi-finished and ready-to-eat products are almost always heavily salted. As for pickles, I think everything is clear. Pickles, tomatoes, of course very tasty, but the fact that they have a lot of salt, I think it is not difficult to guess too, as well as a lot of salt in different seasonings, ketchups, salad dressings, and so on. Going further, next point, this is quite obvious, but not to say it is impossible, alcohol. Of course, excessive consumption of alcohol directly leads to a violation of the function of our kidneys, and alcohol is in fact literally directly affects the structure and function of this valuable organ. So if we consume alcohol in excess, thereby earning yourself an increase in the renal tubules, and this again provokes kidney failure. Also, alcohol has a damaging effect on the kidneys and reduces their ability to cryoabsorb very important electrolytes, as a result of which we lose them, and this in general has a negative effect on our whole organism. Well, let's move on. The next point is not so obvious as alcohol, but in fact if you look too clear, is the excessive use of sugar. And I must say that in the modern world among nutritionists, sugar is not kicked only lazy, really on sugar now hang all the dogs, and I must say it is largely justified and fair. Indeed, sugar ruins our body, ruins a number of organs and tissues, and the kidneys are not an exception. A number of studies have convincingly shown that if a person drinks just 2 glasses of a sweet fizzy drink, it already leads to quite a strong and noticeable decrease in kidney function, albeit temporary, but if you sin with it every day, the effect can turn from temporary to chronic. The thing is that large doses of sugar reduce the ability of the kidneys to filter, so again, their main function of excretion of decay products and various toxic substances is reduced and suffers. In addition, sweet carbonated drinks provoke the formation of stones in our kidneys. And the reason for this is not only sugar, but also phosphoric acid, which is present in almost every soda. Well, these are the most harmful foods for our kidneys that we should definitely eliminate from our diet. And now let's talk about the useful ones that will help us. Point number 1, it is pumpkin. First, there is a very good content of vitamins and minerals, in particular vitamin T, which is important for kidney function. Moreover, pumpkin has many carotenoids which prevent the formation of chronic kidney disease and are very important for the prevention of kidney health. But in addition to pumpkin itself, it also contains pumpkin seeds, and this is almost superfood, as they have an antiparasitic action and a mild diuretic effect, reducing the effects of stagnant fluid in the body, reduce inflammation of kidney disease, help bind and evacuate toxins and heavy metals from the body. They normalize the level of sugar and again contain a lot of vitamins and minerals. There are so many benefits of pumpkin seeds that they could even be singled out as a separate item. Next point is broccoli, and in addition to benefits for the whole body, broccoli is of course also good for our kidneys, as they contain a very large number of antioxidants that will protect their cells and help their renewal. as well. Of course, broccoli is very rich in a whole set of vitamins and minerals needed for our kidneys. In addition to broccoli, also well suits spinach. The next item is sweet peppers, or bell peppers. In addition to the fact that this product is the champion of the content of vitamin C among vegetables, it has also been proven that the use of peppers reduces the risk of aseptic inflammation of the walls of our kidney ducts. That is, the benefits for the kidneys is proven. And besides the kidneys, of course, and sweet peppers contain a large number of other essential vitamins and minerals for our body. And the final point is blueberries. These berries contain anthocyanins, which are antioxidants that protect the ducts of our kidneys, which is very healthy, helps them in their work. And another interesting point is that blueberries retain these very useful properties even after heat treatment. By the way, friends, write in comments, and you eat any of these products, or maybe you can advise something else useful for the kidneys. Share. Tell will be interesting. And that's it. Thank you for watching until the end. If you like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of interesting things about our health.